This is the moment Turkish interceptors blasted a Russian warplane out of the skies over the Turkish-Syrian border last November. As it plunged in a fireball, relations between Moscow and Ankara also crashed in flames. Russia's infuriated president could barely contain his anger. Today's loss for us was like a stab in the back, delivered by the accomplices of terrorists, he said at the time. It will have serious consequences, he promised, for Russia's relations with Turkey. And he wasn't kidding. As well as blocking trade ties with Ankara, halting charter flights and banning Turkish workers, the Russian Defence Ministry also released this video saying it proved the Turkish leader and his family profited from the sale of ISIS oil in Syria and Iraq, an allegation President Erdogan denied. For months, it seemed the bitterness between Putin and Erdogan, his Turkish counterpart, would never heal. The two were at odds over Syria, but it had become personal too, a battle of wills between two autocratic hardliners. But then, suddenly, something changed. Perhaps it was economic necessity, but the Turkish president unexpectedly moved to heal the rift with the Kremlin, expressing regret to the families of the pilot who was killed in the shootdown. Putin quickly responded by lifting sanctions and beginning what he said was a process of normalizing trade ties. And this summit in St. Petersburg is meant to cement that rekindled partnership. But its timing, after a failed military coup against President Erdogan last month, has given the meeting extra significance. Amid a Turkish crackdown on opponents, relations with the West are strained, presenting the Kremlin with an opportunity.
Is it also about Putin trying to prize Turkey away from the West, away from NATO, away from the Europeans, and bring Turkey into Russia's orbit?
Absolutely, absolutely, but not. I don't think that he is so much hopeful to get Turkey into the Russian orbit, but to increase the divisions within the Western community, within the NATO, it is one of the purposes, one of the goals designed by Russia.
Turkish officials deny the Russian visit means they're turning their backs on the West. But this roller coaster Putin-Erdogan relationship, from bitter enemies to best of friends, may give Turkey's allies pause for thought. Matthew Chance, CNN, St. Petersburg.